We are joined live by David Faustino this morning, Bud from Married with Children, and now the star of Star-ving. David, good morning. How's it going, man?
Hey, good morning. How you doing, brother?
I'm pretty darn good. For people that haven't seen this show, you got to tell people about it because I had never seen it, and I did some reading on it, and the show sounds awesome, and it's getting, nominated for awards, winning awards. People are loving it. So tell people about the show.
It's kind of exciting. It's kind of calling it the little show that could. It's called Star-ving. It's a show that I created with my partners. Basically playing myself, an exaggerated version of myself. 10 years after Married with Children has gone off the air, and it's we decided to not take a real kind of quirky, cute little route. We just decided to really do some over-the-top, hard-hitting comedy, and that's what we've done. And people are really excited about it. And like you said, we just got nominated for an Audience Choice Award, and that's all happening this Sunday. And we're obviously hoping to win it so that people can hear about the show, because people who discover it are finding that they're really. I get more comments about people spitting up juice on their computer screens while watching this show, so it's kind of exciting.
It's got a lot of cool cameos too, which I love. On any show, whether it's small or it's 30 Rock or something, I love when you see other celebrities on the show.
Yeah. Well, like this season, the first season, I have the whole Married with Children cast. I got Ed O'Neill and Katie Seagal, Christina Applegate. They all come back. We do an episode where I find out they're going to do a Married with Children movie. And so I, of course, get excited because I think it's going to be my comeback. And I show up, and they've hired Seth Green to play Bud Bundy. So that's one of the episodes. And then, we have Gilbert Gottfried and Ed Asner. It's pretty cool. So people can see it at Crackle.com. They can also just Google Star-ving and my name, David Faustino, and you can see it on Hulu, and you can see it all over the web.
That's cool. How do you get people like, these big stars, like an Ed Asner or somebody, to do a show on the internet? Is that a hard sell, or is it more they just read the material and think, this is a cool show, I want to do that?
It's a bit of a sell, but like you said, you hit the nail on the head. It's really, I know actors and how they think, and it's all based on material. And you say web show, they cringe. They read the material. They're like, holy crap, this is kind of funny. Let's go for it. And that's how it works, because there's not a lot of money yet to be made, so it wasn't like they were making big paychecks.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of big paychecks, the show, like you said, is kind of a whole a spoof, a kind of a look at your life, exaggerated. But the whole premise is kind of that things are not going so well for you. How much of that is true? Other than this show here, what's going on for you? Are you struggling a little bit, or is it more just a fun thing?
We definitely, take the volume up to 11. Some things are way exaggerated, some not so much, and that's kind of the charm of the show. You don't really know, but I think look, I took some of the successes and most of the failures of the last 10 years and put them into this little ball called Star-ving, and so some of it's a little wink, but some of it's not. But people can tune in and check it out, and we would love for them to vote as well. You can vote right off the show page, or you can go to streamies.org and vote there, and that's also where the award show will be shown on Sunday.
Very cool. But you're doing all right, like in the sense you got a place to live. You're not living in like a friend's basement.
I'm calling you from my Hollywood Hills home. Would I like more and then to have other stuff? Of course, we all do. But I am where I'm at right now.
Good.
Things are going well.
Well, sometimes you hear about people like that are huge successes, on a big show, and then 10, 15 years down the road, they have gotten into drugs or made bad financial decisions, and they just have nothing left to show for it. So it's nice to hear.
I've made a lot of good and bad decisions in my life, and I continue to on a daily basis. But I try to just keep my head up and not get into too much trouble.
That's good. That's awesome. And what else are you up to other than Star-ving, which people can check out on Crackle.com? What else is going on for you?
I would love. Are you on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would love for people to follow me there, and they could keep up on everything I'm doing. It's real easy. I'm at David Faustino, and everything's there. Right now I'm working on several projects. I do the voice of T-Mobile, and so any commercial that you ever see for T-Mobile, all the commercials with the Eric Clapton and Phil Jackson, that's all my voice. I do all that stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So that, and I do a lot of voiceover work and creating, writing and producing, and just I got my hands kind of all over the place.
Very cool. Do you ever get mad at your co-stars from Married with Children when they get new shows and don't somehow find a role for you in those shows?
Well, I've done a couple of guest spots on some of Christina's stuff. I mean, look, the business is the way the business. I'm happy that they're working, to be honest with you. I'm happy that Ed finally got on a show that is now a huge hit, because he deserves it. He's a great actor. He had a few misses after Married with Children, and this one is finally hit, and he deserves it, so I'm excited for him.
That's awesome. Well, hey, David Faustino, you've been great to talk to. The show is Star-ving. You can check it out on Crackle.com or just Google it, like you said. You can find it anywhere, and also follow David Faustino on Twitter. We're going to check out Star-ving. Hopefully you guys win the Streamy Award, and hopefully we get to see a lot more of you in the future, man. So thanks for joining us this morning, David. You've been great.
Thank you, brother. Thanks for having me on.
All right, see you, man. What a fun dude, man.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.